Hey everybody, how's everybody going today? Let me see who's here. Sind, how are you? And Ed, how's it going? Glad to see you guys here. It's been a while. So yeah, we're gonna unbox. Hey Panda, thanks for joining. So we're gonna be unboxing a few goodies today, and I just realized that I did not set the title properly. So we're gonna be unboxing an acrylic minivan case, GMK Ocean Dolch and GMK Plum not ortho, how you call this? Ergo docs. All right. Yeah, it's been a while. So I am recovering. I am almost feeling good again, but not quite there yet. But I'm good enough to stream, right? So, and I also missed doing this. And to be honest, I didn't receive a lot of things in this past few weeks. But today I got something that I think is interesting. So realized I could do this. All right, so without further ado, let me go ahead and start opening this package here. And what about you guys? What have you guys been doing? And again, this is my last stream for probably a month since I'll be traveling. And of course, if I receive stuff there, I'll try to have a webcam and unbox them, but the quality will not be as good as the quality you're used to here. I'm gonna be doing it from my laptop and whatnot. Oh yeah, and I don't know if you're on Anthony's channel, but Anthony is also sick, so we're all kind of passing this bug to each other online. But yeah, my wife is also sick. A lot of people here where I live is sick. I think it's one of those seasons. Such a long time, right, Ed? How have you been? I haven't seen you on Discord much as well. Are you busy? Did you find a new job or something? Oh, you saw that? Okay. I wasn't sure. I think it was Monday, right? He unboxed the G8 V2. You're kind of watcher. How do you say when you're a watcher? You're a voyeur nowadays. Okay, so let me set those aside. This is the plate. So I have my Retool blues here, along with, and this guy sent, oh, it's not, I thought it was all mixed up, but at least it's a different bag within the bag. So this is supposed to be GMK Dolch and the Ergo kit for Plum. So let's take a look at this in a second. Let me just take a look at those Retooled blues. So those are the Retooled blues. Let me open one of those so we can take a look on the inside. And this is also PCB mount, so that's a plus. So let's take a look. And I don't know how the Retooled one differs from the regular. There's no obvious difference on the stem, but of course I bought this to mod and use and do some holy cheekies with. I think we can do one now. Let me grab a, hold on. I got them from Ergo. Oh, you think that the top of the stem is different? Let's take a look at that again then. So what you're saying is that, let's see if I can focus. What you're saying is that this piece on the top has more pronounced slopes. Okay. That makes sense. All right, let me get a, oh, this is truce. I don't want to use my truce. Let me get clears. All right, let's make one right now to see how I feel about this mod. Oh, and those are harder to open, so I need a special tool to open that. I forget that those are box-like switches. Let's see how this feels. Yeah, it's very, very interesting, even without any lube or anything. At least in theory, it sounds and feels very, very good. And at least in my case, there's no sticking. I'm not feeling any. The only thing I do feel is that the switch doesn't seem to go all the way to the bottom, which is fine, I guess. But at least on the finger, it's a very interesting feel. Hey Gabi, how are you? Oh, you saw a 3D file for KO switch opener? That's nice. Let's see if we can find it. For now, I'm gonna put this stem on this. Let's see what happens when we do the opposite of. Holy cheekies. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. All right, so that was the retooled blues. Oh, let's take a look at that right now then. Hold on. Then maybe we can set it to print. Let's see how good this is. How's that supposed to work? Let me see again. Oh, interesting. So you have to screw them together? Does it? Why didn't he do like a one piece? That's weird. Let's download this and take a look. So you have the base and then 2 wedges. I wonder why he didn't do this, you know, all in one piece. That's super weird. Okay, here's what we can do. Let me open up a new project. Maybe not here, maybe on the slicer we can do that. Yeah, I'm just wondering if we could put them all together and print them as one piece. For full live on 3D printing, yeah. Let's see this one here, 90. No, I did the wrong one. Okay, 92, this one. The problem is that you cannot align the bodies here, so I may have to do that in Fusion. Yeah, this will probably not work. Oh, thanks, Panda. Yeah, I was trying to do that. Maybe we can do like this and just see what happens. This is a KO switch opener, apparently. Let's see if I can import this to Fusion. Let me create a new one here. Let's wait for this to upload. All right, let's see. Insert into current design. Oh yeah, I have to save this, so. What is that, Panda? Oh, that's the video where the guy used it? I'm gonna take a look at that in 1 second. Let's see. Yeah, I do have one here that works. Let's see, I think it's here. I have this guy. Let me show you real quick. I have this guy, which does work. I can show you later, but if we have something that is open source like this, it's worth trying. So what I may do is this. I'll try to join those bodies. Let's see if I can do that. So let me move this guy. Oh, that sucks. Hold on. How can you convert a mesh to... How can you do this? I'll have to Google. Let's see. Oh, I think this is the... You think there's a reason they're separate? Maybe to like have some...
I just got back from wrapping.
Oh, and I'm sorry, I was not sharing my screen.
While I was there, I met plenty of Fusion about its history, and from there you can begin adding in no matter what phase, you'll select Insert Mesh from under the Create dropdown, then locate the file. As you go to insert it, we can set the scale, use automated tools to center the model, move it to ground, or you can manually transform it as well.
Oh, that's right. When you insert an STL file, it loses the dimensions. So here's what I'll do. Let's see if I can print it as is. What filament do I have there? Yeah. I'll set it to print as is for now. And then I can see if I can find something to put them together. Even glue, I don't know. Where's that? Here. So the way I want to print this, sorry. Maybe this way is good enough. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to print it like this. I'm going to do 5% infill only, and I'm going to do fast. Yeah, fast is fine. 5%. Let me export this. That's a good idea, Ed. I'll set it to print and then we can do that. Because I don't know the dimensions. Hold on, yeah. So let me export this and then we can print what you said. Like try to do 2 pins with the same. That's a very good idea actually. So let me save this as switch KO. Oh, I realize you guys are not seeing this. KO switch opener kit. And then we can come here, go to Octopi, and then we can, yes, I have the box things on the switch cracker. Let me set my printer to preheat. Then while it's heating, I'm gonna upload the file we just created. Here it is, so I can open it. Take a look at what's going to be printed just to make sure everything looks good. That's not the correct one. This is the one we want. All right, so here's how this thing is going to print. Looks good to me. And if we go back to Slicer, you're going to see that it's probably going to take 30 minutes. Let me take out chat from the screen for now. Hold on. So you can see that it's going to take 26 minutes, give or take. And it's going to use 2 grams of filament, which is nothing, right? So let's go back here to Octopi or Octoprint, and let's make it start printing. And the good thing is we can follow the printing with this camera. Let's move it slightly to the right, like that. Hey, KB Warrior, how are you? Oh, good, man. Oh, I'm glad you got your Alice, and I'm also jealous about it. How do you like it? It's one of my favorite boards ever. So while my printer is heating, let's continue with what we're doing, and we can check on the printer. Check back on the printer soon. All right, so this is basically the Ergo Docks kit for the Plum, right? So let's see what it comes with. And I have an iris here that doesn't have the PCB yet. I just want to make sure that if this is compatible. I think the good thing it adds is 1 use and some 2 use as well. Oh, that's bad. So I don't think I'm gonna spend a lot of time trying to assemble this because I need to take my Plum from another one. What we can do instead is, oh, that's a good opportunity though. Let me put this aside and then we can do, I can change the caps on my LZ CLSm, take out the Plum and put the Ocean Dolch there to see how we like it. And then maybe we can play with the Ergo kit. Yeah, I did that. I even had like a different Twitch account just for 3D printing. I did that a lot in the beginning. But yeah, maybe I should go back to do that. Oh my god, this keyboard is so heavy. You guys have no idea. So let me take out the caps for this. And this guy was built by Anthony too. So take a look at this. Ugh, oh my god. This giant brass weight. And what I'm gonna do with this keyboard, I'm gonna add a KBD 75 PCB here. I already ordered a second plate, and I'm gonna build. You have to do a little mod to make it fit, but oh, I just realized chat is really fucked up. This is a huge issue with the latest version of OBS. Those things get messy all the time. Okay, it should be better now. Oh yeah, you're also on the PBT only wave, because I know a lot of people that are PBT only nowadays. But to be honest, I don't mind ABS. I do like PBT even more, but I don't mind ABS. I like I still like my GMK. Let's use this, makes our lives easier. Let me move this aside. And I can move a little quicker. You got 4 Nova Touches. Are you selling them? Are you selling on Mac Market? Where? And one thing I hate about this board is the Gigon firmware. It doesn't even work with Mac OS. Oh, you sold 2 for that. Okay. How much are you asking for? You got 4. You never tried the Nova Touch? That's awesome, man. I love the Nova Touch. The sliders are very cool. What is my favorite layout? That's a hard question. I am really enjoying nowadays. Don't mind this thing, but for 60%, for instance, this is what I'm using the most nowadays. And this is a 3D printed case that I printed for prototyping. But this is so this one has the Sengun bottom, where you have the 7U and split right shift. But one thing I would change, I would also get like a split backspace and then have backspace here. This is my favorite 60% layout. For 40%, for usability purposes, I prefer this, the minivan. But I have another layout that I don't have here, that is the Daisy 40, that I also enjoy a lot. But form factor, if you're asking about form factor, I'm still between 60% and 40%, leaning towards 40%. And I'm not even following the print, but I'm assuming things are going well. If you guys want to take a look, seems like it's going. And here you can see that we have still 19 minutes to go. I can actually make this a little larger. Give me 1 sec. There we go. So from time to time, I can go back to this thing. What is yours, Odin? Your favorite layout or form factor? I can lean to anything as long as I can use a mega numpad. We thought of with Nix. I think I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about this guy? This is the massive numpad. I still need to hand wire it though. Yeah, that's a nice one. I still need to hand wire it. So, Odin, you think you prefer between 62 and 67%? Yeah, I kind of like 65% as well, but I prefer 60%. All right, so we have Plum over here. Let's do GMK Ocean Dolch. Yeah, I was exactly like you. I used to not live without my arrows, but nowadays I can use the HHKB arrows just fine. And you know what's nice as well? I get like notifications. I don't know if you guys would be able to see this. I get notifications from my printer wherever I am. See, maybe moving a little bit closer. Let's see. So if I open this, come on, here's my face, look at me. So if I open one of those, you can see that it sends me like a picture of how the printer is going, and also the time remaining and everything. I think it's pretty cool. $75 to $80 is the best for work. 100% is what I like, or anything with a numpad. Yeah, I can totally understand that, but I prefer my tiny keyboards. I just like the small form factor. You ordered an XD75 and a katana. Oh, I saw that you ordered a katana. Do you think you'll be able to learn that weird layout of the katana? Because it's a very interesting keyboard, but I don't know if I would be able to adapt to that. Yeah, reverse stagger. That's pretty crazy, in my opinion. And the XD75, I never remember. Is the XD75 the ortho or the regular one? I think it's the regular one, right? Yeah, ortho. Okay. I love those cases, like the XD64, I think, and all those cases. I think they're pretty cool. But I don't know if I want more ortho keyboards. I never get 100% used to them. And then if I use ortho for a long time and I go back to a staggered board, I get so fucked up. Yeah, I think they're definitely worth trying. And I tried ortho, and I even ordered a Pionic from Mestrop, the last drop. But I'm just saying that when I use ortho for a long time, I always fuck up my stagger. Yeah, that's true. Numpad is the only ortho worth having. Oh, sorry about that. My camera does that sometimes. Maybe I should change to the top view. What do you guys prefer? Let me ask you that. Do you prefer watching it from this perspective or from the side like it was before? Top? Okay, let's leave it at the top. And then just use the action camera for like when we need detail or something like that. Let's do that. Oh, are you kidding me? This thing doesn't have the... Oh, never mind. I always think that the darker color is the modifier, so I was afraid it didn't have the modified colored pipe and backslash. But it does have both. I just learned it. We have some novelties here, which are cool. Maybe we can use them. We'll see. That's how the printing is going, by the way. I think it should finish, it says 10, 11 minutes. Oops. I think we have an issue here, don't we? We don't have F5 or F6. Oh, we do. Sorry about that. I always have this paranoia that something's gonna be missing from my sets. So Cindy is asking where I'm traveling to. I'm going to US, but first I'm going to Michigan for a client. So I'm gonna visit a client for a couple of days only. And after that, I'm flying back to Miami where I'm gonna spend on a workation. I will still be working on a lighter way. And I will be also on a vacation. So I'm gonna be at the beach, but still, you know, working here and there, but trying not to work for the whole time, like maybe part-time only. So that's what I'm trying to do. I also don't see the 1.75 shift here, which is very weird. Hey, Ahmed, no, this is an LZ CLSm, the heaviest keyboard I've ever tried in my life. And I will need to contact the person who sold me this set because it is missing the 1.75 U shift, which basically makes this unusable. And here's the bag where it came on. So no 1.75 U shift. And I'm still missing a small alt here. Let me see. There it is. Yeah, that really sucks. I'll probably have to return this to the guy, and it's a good thing that I'm going back to US, so I can probably ship it back. It really sucks. And you guys are all here to see that I didn't even mess with the keys or anything, so I'll check the box again, but I doubt it's there. No, there's nothing on the box. So that's a real bummer. Real bummer. What else? So page up, page down, and then end. This really sucks. So this is how it looks, but what the fuck, right? So I'm gonna have to reach out to the guy and all that pleasant things that we do. I mean, something goes wrong. Here we go. That's an accent, right? So aside from the fact that I don't have a 1.75U right shift, How do you guys like this set? I think it's pretty nice. I like the accents very much. This really sucks. I basically will have to like take it all out and put the old keycaps on and whatnot. But at least I have it on camera that this thing didn't have a 1.75 view. Shit. I'm even gonna look here inside the... Yeah, no, there is no such thing. Okay. I guess that's it. Anything else you want to see for this set? Real bummer. Yeah, I don't love it, to be honest. I have a personal thing when the alpha keys are darker than the modifiers. I don't know why. I don't like it as much when that happens. But I don't know, it's a personal thing. So put it on a new bag. It reminds you of Hyperfuse. Yeah. You have that same nitpicking, admit? You don't like darker alphas and lighter mods? Oh, it also reminds Hyperfuse. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to reach out to the guy who sold me this. But we can move on here. We can unbox the minivan acrylic keyboard or case. But before we do that, let's check once again on the print. We have 3 minutes left, so it should be done momentarily.